how am I going to be looked at in the future? Like, oh, am I going to be that girl with the knife in the picture?
We are concerned about, we have talked to the advisor. There was no intent or malicious intent by the advisor or the students or the administration or the district to portray anyone in a negative manner, and we apologize if it did.
We spoke with the superintendent earlier today about a controversial set of photos that were published in Yucca Valley High School's yearbook. Now we've made contact with one of the families who say their daughter was featured in those photos, and they tell a much different story about how her face ended up in those photos. Beth Gonzalez was voted teacher's worst nightmare for her senior superlative, a label she wasn't happy with, hoping she would be remembered as class clown. Little did she know the real social media nightmare she would later be faced with. After learning what her superlative was, she was told to bring props and pose for a yearbook photo. She says she and other students didn't know to bring anything with them, and it was a teacher in charge of the yearbook who provided plastic guns, knives, and bombs and posed the students.
It's plastic. A teacher's giving it to us. I didn't think it was anything wrong. So, I mean, if a teacher had it in her drawer, what's so wrong with it?
Beth is one of 9 children. One of her sisters saw the picture on social media and called her mother.
My first thought when I saw the picture was, great. This is just great. I go, this depicts our minority culture. You know, you got a young black man with a gun and a young Hispanic girl with a knife. I go, and exactly what I saw was racial profiling.
The Gonzalezes have numerous family members in the military. Beth is hoping to join the Navy.
There was even comments on there saying something about ISIS, and that's what the photo represents. I mean, how is the military going to accept me if I represent ISIS?
My daughter has great, goals in front of her, and I want her to succeed without something coming from behind her and biting her on the behind.
The family says they will not let this go.
I placed a call to the district. I placed the call to the school. And do you think I've received any call back? No.
Beth's father, Tony, who worked for the school, says he's most worried for his daughter's safety.
If somebody would retaliate on a simple picture without knowing the real story, I think that's my main concern.
This is not going to get swept underneath the rug. I won't let it. And they have a lot of apologizing to do.